Unit 1st, Introduction to Horticulture. Session 2nd, Branches of Horticulture and Special Horticulture Operations. Hello viewers, welcome to the video lecture series for job role of Solanaceous crop cultivator class 9. In this unit 1st, we will discuss about Introduction to Horticulture. In this video series, we are taking session 2nd, Branches of Horticulture and Special Horticultural Operations. In this session, we will learn about first one is branches of horticulture, second classification of vegetable crops, and last one is important horticultural operation like training, pruning, staking and transplanting. So students, first we learn about the branches of horticulture. Horticulture is the important branch of agriculture. It is further divided into the 4 different branches: pomology, olericulture, floriculture, post-harvest technology. Now let's discuss this topic in detail. First one is pomology. The term is derived from Latin word poma and logos. Poma means fruit and logos means study. It can be defined as a branch of horticulture which deals with the scientific study of fruit crops. Second one is olericulture. The term is derived from Latin word olerus means vegetable and cultura meaning cultivation. It can be defined as a branch of horticulture which deals with the scientific study of vegetable crops. Third one is floriculture. The term floriculture is derived from Latin words florus and cultura. Florus means flower and cultura means cultivation. It can be defined as a branch of horticulture which deals with the scientific study of flowering and ornamental crops. The last one is post-harvest technology. It is a branch of horticulture which deals with the principles and practices of handling, packaging and processing of harvested crops to increase their storage life and availability. Now, the second important topic is classification of vegetable crops. If the growing of each vegetable is dealt with in detail, it will lead to much repetition. It is therefore desirable to classify vegetable crops into certain groups as per their similarities. This will also help in studying them easily. These are following. First, based on nature of plant. A. Herbaceous and succulent. Example, leafy vegetable. B. Shrubs. Example, brinjal, chili, tomato, etc. C. Trees. Example, domestic, jackfruit, etc. D. Vines. Example, cucurbits, etc. Second one is based on the life span. A. Annuals. The life spans of annuals plants are annuals is seasonal or a year. Example, brinjal, chili, cabbage, cauliflower, cucurbits, tomato, leafy vegetables, etc. B. Biennials. The life span of biennials is of 2 seasons or 2 years. Example, onion, radish, carrot, etc. C. Perennials. The life span of perennial plants is more than 2 years. Example, domestic known as moringa, asparagus known as shatavari, pointed gourd known as parval, etc. Third, based on the method of commercial propagation. A. Sexually propagated by seed. Brinjal, chili, cauliflower, cabbage, cucurbits, tomato, leafy vegetables, etc. B. Asexually propagated. Vegetative parts. Asparagus, dioscorea, potato, sweet potato, onion, garlic, taro, yam, etc. Fourth, based on the method of planting. A. Directly sown plants. okra, leafy vegetable, carrot, radish, pea and beans. B. Transplanting: tomato, brinjal, chili, cauliflower, cabbage, onion, potato, sweet potato, cassava, pointed gourd, etc. C. Crops grown from underground parts: root vegetables, radish, carrot, turnip, beetroot, rhizome, colocasia, ginger, bulb, onion, garlic, tuber, potato, sweet potato, cassava and yam. Fifth, based on intercultural practices: A. Solanaceous crop: tomato, brinjal, chili, bell pepper, potato. B. Cole crops: cabbage, cauliflower, nolkol, broccoli and Brussels sprouts. C. Leafy vegetable: spinach, methi, lettuce, cholai. Cholai is also known amaranthus. D. Pods or capsules: pea, cowpea, cluster bean, okra. E. Cucurbits: gourds, melon, cucumber, pumpkin. F. Root crops: carrot, radish, turnip, beetroot. Sixth, based on climatic requirement: A. Temperate vegetables: radish, potato, carrot, cabbage, cauliflower, nolkol, broccoli, etc. B. Tropical and subtropical vegetables: watermelon, muskmelon, cucumber, tomato, brinjal, chili, etc. Seventh, based on season of growth. In India, seasonal or annual vegetables can be classified according to their season of growth. Season of growth is the period in which the climatic conditions are favorable for the growth and production of crop. A. Kharif season vegetables: these may also be called rainy season crops. These vegetables require hot and humid climate. The season tentatively started from 7th June and lasts till 6th October every year. The sowing of seeds may be undertaken from mid-May to late July. Vegetables like okra, cowpeas, cluster beans, etc. are example of Kharif vegetables. B. Rabi or cool season vegetables: these may also be called cool or winter season crops, as these vegetables require low temperature for growth. The season tentatively starts from 7th October and lasts till 6th February. The sowing of seeds may be undertaken from mid-September to late October. Vegetables like pea, radish, carrot, cauliflower, cabbage, nolkol, leafy vegetables, etc. are example of Rabi vegetables. C. Summer or warm season vegetables: the season tentatively started from 7th February and lasts till 6th June. The sowing of seeds may be undertaken from mid-January to late February. These crops require hot and dry climatic conditions for better growth and maximum production. Cluster bean, muskmelon, cucumber, watermelon, etc. are summer season vegetable. And last one is based on part used as vegetable: A. Stem and leaves: cabbage, lettuce, spinach, methi, coriander, amaranthus, etc. B. Flower: broccoli, cauliflower, etc. C. Fruits: there are various stages where the fruits of vegetable crops can be harvested for consumption, such as ripened fruit: watermelon, muskmelon, tomato, etc. Immature and tender fruits: cucumber, bottle gourd, bitter gourd, radish gourd, okra, brinjal, green chili, cowpea, French bean. D. Seeds, P, etc. E. Underground parts of plant, taproot, tapering roots growing vertically downward, example carrot, radish, etc. Next, bulb, a fleshy-leaved storage organ in some vegetable, sending adventitious roots downward and leaves upward, example onion, garlic, etc. Next one is tuber, thick, short and rounded underground stem with modified nodes and buds, example potato, sweet potato, etc. Next one is rhizome, underground root-like stem having roots and shoots, example colocasia, ginger, etc. Now, last topic of this video session is important horticultural operation. First one is training. When a plant is made to grow with or without support is desired fashion by removing or fastening some of its parts with a view to give it a better framework or shape. The operation is called training. Second, pruning, judicious removal of any part of a plant to divert sap toward its producing areas, leading to an improvement in the quality of yield is called pruning. It is done during the later stage of plant life when it is become ready to produce flower and fruits. Decayed parts can be pruned off. Third one is staking. Staking is the process of inserting a stake or rod into the growing media beside the plant in order to provide physical support for the plant growth. Staking in tomato crop. Staking is a practice of supporting tomato plants, especially to indeterminate type, to keep the plants and fruits off ground. And the last one is transplanting. It is an agronomical practices in which seedlings are moved and planted in growing places. In solanaceous crops, seedlings are ready after 4 to 5 weeks of sowing or when they attain 4 to 5 leaf stage. Seedlings should be hardened. It is a process of withholding watering for 4 to 5 days to reduce the moisture content and develop a water stress condition before transplanting them. Solanaceous crop seedlings are transplanted on one side of the raised bed or flat bed depending upon the crops or the facilities a grower can provide. Now let's summarize this video. The important points are following: branches of horticulture, classification of vegetable crops, important horticulture operation, training, pruning, staking and transplanting. Thank you.